Business West is one of the largest chambers of commerce in the UK. We were formed 200 years ago as Bristol Chamber of Commerce, and we've always put public purpose at the heart of what we do. The reason why Business West exists is to make the Greater West of England region the best part of the UK to start, to run and to grow a business, and a great place to live, work and learn. B Corp really suits us. We've struggled for years to know whether to call ourselves not-for-profit, a social enterprise. We find B Corp really describes who we are, where we put planet and people at the same level as we do profit. So now let's paint a picture of how and why we've achieved our B Corp status.
We at Business West work closely with local decision makers from councils to LEPs to ensure that businesses and communities can thrive. We support local businesses by encouraging our staff and our community to shop locally and support our local high street. Our work with charitable trusts across the city extends into diversity, deprivation and youth charities to ensure that our region works for everybody. The business allows staff to take up our passions by giving us 2 days a year volunteering so we can support our local initiatives in our local communities.
For us, the customer is key because that's at the heart of everything that we do. If businesses are able to realize their ambitions, then we will create the sustainable, inclusive region that we all want. So what we do is support businesses so that they can create value, and as a result, everybody benefits. One way that we monitor the value that we create with customers is through accreditations and certifications, and we've done ISO 9001 for forever, and that is a really useful way for us to track the kinds of impacts that we're having with businesses.
Our mission to net zero started about 15 years ago, where we set up a group of staff who were interested in the field, and over the last few years we've really accelerated that by trying to offer some support to other businesses and where we can in the environmental sector, and looking at our own internal actions and seeing where we can improve things, certainly from a carbon point of view, procurement and our waste management systems as well. So about 5 years ago we switched to a zero carbon electricity provider, and that's managed to reduce our carbon footprint by about 25%. So over the next few years, using B Corp as a guide, we're looking for ways we can reduce our carbon footprint in other areas such as LPG heating and staff travel as well.
At Business West, we have a remuneration and nominations committee, which I sit on, and part of our responsibility is to look at the board representation. And 18 months ago, when we were looking at it, we realised we didn't quite have it where it needed to be. Obviously, I'm a woman, so I tick some of the boxes, but we weren't diverse enough. So we went through a recruitment exercise that took probably about 12 months and found 3 fantastic new non-execs that really start to shape the board and represent the region that we serve. So the B Corp accreditation was a really natural thing to step into and was hugely exciting, and to finally get it through all the rigour that we had to go through was a massive achievement for everybody in the business.
In terms of worker empowerment and the employer forum, I think it's really evident that Business West values the opinions of its workers and has put these mechanics in place to make sure that no matter where you sit or reside within the company, your voice will not only be heard but will be actioned. There's a number of different Business West healthcare benefits available to the employee, and those include things like free subscription to Headspace, which is a mindfulness app, mental health first aiders, so that's a number of individuals trained to kind of really look after us on a mental level, as well as a private healthcare policy. I'm really grateful to Business West's flexible working policy, simply because it really helps just define a healthy work-life balance.
At Business West, we are proud to support
Community,
Customers,
The environment,
Governance,
Workers.
And this illustrates how Business West is constantly looking for ways to improve how we do business, while showing to our members and our customers that business can be a force for good.